Oh yeah, Manimal Meal Prep. Guys, I am making some tasty fucking desserts today. I got a paleo take on one of my favorite chocolate bars, an Almond Joy. So I'm going to make this paleo Almond Joy. It has a lot less sugar than a regular Almond Joy, and all the ingredients I'm using are top notch, right? So let's start with the ingredients. And I'm going to start with 1.5 cups almond flour. So we're going to go with the crust first. I put 1.5 cups almond flour. Okay, I have mixed here a 1/4 cup of coconut flour and a 1/4 cup of tapioca flour together. Okay, I'm going to throw that in. Then I have 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, not baking powder. I get them mixed up all the time myself, but don't get it confused. So 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, I got my handy little measuring cup here. 1/2 teaspoon. Okay, throw that in there. 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Now, I know this is like the real Guyana coconut oil. I live in the hood, so really easy to get. I'm going to get a 1/4 cup of that and a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. I picked up some Trader Joe's pure maple syrup. I really like that. So I'm going to get a 1/4 cup of each. And I'm going to melt the coconut oil. So I have a 1/4 cup maple syrup. Boom. Gotta lick the leftovers, you know. Okay, I'm gonna wash this out, and then I got another 1/4 cup of coconut oil. I'm gonna throw it in the microwave. All right, and you see I melted the coconut oil. I'm gonna throw that all in. And I'm gonna mix this all together. This is going to form like a nice little dough. Now, you could use a food processor if you want. Me personally, I like to do it the old-fashioned way. Get a little workout out of this also. I'm gonna mash them up nice. Just gonna mash this up. Form a nice little dough out of this. I'm gonna take my ring off. I'm fucking rolling up my sleeves. I'm ready to get in here. This is the way my mama taught me. When you make it a dough, you gotta use your hands, all right? You gotta use. My mama, she told me. She said, Gianni, when you make it a dough, you gotta use your hands, all right? So I'm gonna use my hands when I make it a dough. Okay. Now I got a nice little ball. I'm gonna take it a dough and I'm gonna press it into the pan. Okay, now I'm gonna press this nicely and cover every inch. I got an 8x8 baking pan. I like to put aluminum foil in it just so that I can take the foil out, and it'll be really easy to take the bars apart once I take the foil out. I'm going to make sure I have pretty nice as even a mixture in the pan here. Now, I'm also going to take a fork and I'm going to poke holes in this. Alright, so it doesn't rise too much. Now, I'm going to put this in the oven at 325 degrees. And I'm going to put it in there for, about 20 minutes. Okay. We're on step 2 of making these almond joy bars. So my crust is in the oven. All right. Now we're going to do the coconut middle. I got some coconut flakes. I measured out 2 cups. I'm going to put that into a food processor. Okay. Now, I also have more coconut oil. I'm going to throw that in the microwave. I usually use 30 seconds is enough. So that's 1/3 of a cup there. And then I have 1/3 of a cup of honey. I got some really solid honey from Trader Joe's, like the organic raw honey. Like I said, I'm not fucking around here. I'm going high quality ingredients, all right? If I'm putting it in my body, listen, unless it's White Castle, which I won't put any weight on from, I'm going for the best. Shit, why do anything less? All right, this didn't want to go in, so we're gonna go in here. Okay, that coconut oil is ready. Oh, I got this recipe from paleoOMg, by the way. And I put it right over the honey so it'll melt it a little bit. My friend's bourbon vanilla extract, all right? You can't buy this in store, guys. Okay, this is just at Casa de Manimal. I'm gonna put a 1/2 teaspoon of that in here. Actually, just a drop more, just because it's so fucking good. So I got the crust. I took it out after 20 minutes. I have a little coconut oil I got left over. I'm just gonna take a brush and brush the crust with it. We're gonna take that mixture of the coconut, put it on top. I'm gonna lay this out, mash it down. I'm gonna try to get every drop I can out of this shit. Look, there's a madness to my method, but there is a method there. All right, look how that fork drags it. I know what you're thinking. Usually you use a spoon, but look at this. This is like I'm sewing crops over here, right? I could use a spoon to smooth it out afterwards, but I also have chocolate coming. All right, so I want to make it so that chocolate isn't just like a layer on top, but mixed in with the coconut. So now here I got 2 cups of Enjoy Life dark chocolate chips. I melted them, and I'm gonna spread them all on top. And then you know what I like to do next. So I take this and I just fucking like a plastic thing, because I can fucking take it, and in a plastic container I could just turn this inside out, see, and just and I could get all the chocolate, right? There's so much chocolate, I just really don't want to waste. See? And then turn it inside out, and then you act like, what? I didn't just fucking turn this thing, I didn't just do this. What are you trying to say? That I just turn this whole thing inside out like that? So what? So I got lick the fucking chocolate? Come on, that's kind of silly. I'm gonna decorate. So I got some almonds here, and I'm just gonna decorate these with some almonds. I think that looks good, guys. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge, all right, overnight, and then I'm gonna take it out and let it soften before serving. I'll show these when I eat them tomorrow. Fucking so excited. Manimal meal prep.